guys, so I am going to do a very quick vanity tour. This is where I do my makeup every single day, and I decided to kind of go through all of my makeup. Here, I'll show you. I have to move my purse, but I'm gonna go through all of my makeup and kind of just let you guys see where I'm starting my makeup collection in the year 2025. I can't believe it's already that year. That's crazy. But basically, I'm gonna just kind of show you what I'm starting the year with. I'm gonna kind of go through it as well and declutter a couple of things. I already started, as you can see, I have a few things there. I'll tell you guys what it is that I'm getting rid of, but this is a really quick tour of my vanity for the coming year. So let's just dive right in and get started. So I'm gonna show you all of my drawers. I have all of my makeup brushes here on top. I usually don't keep them here, but I'm gonna go through those also. We're just gonna start with the top drawer here. Let me move this back. And in this top drawer, this is basically all of my mascaras. I'm gonna hold on to all of these. The only one I'm contemplating decluttering out of all of these is going to be the Give by Gwen Stefani. This is her Can't Stop Staring mascara. This is just a very wet formula and I'm having a bit of a hard time working with it, but I've only used it a few times, so I'm gonna give this a try still. I'm not gonna get rid of it just yet. Other than that, all of the other mascaras are definitely staying. Then in this drawer, I have all of my blushes, my bronzers, liquid blushes, and highlights. I have a lot of blushes for somebody who doesn't wear a lot of blush. So I did get rid of a couple of things. At the end, I'll show you what I got rid of. I am going to be keeping everything that's in here. This is a great one, actually. This is the Tarte, what is this? The Breezy and Seashells. This is a great bronzer blush. This one's really good. I like this for that dual purpose. I'm going to keep these. These two are the ones I need to use and decide if I'm going to get rid of them. I haven't reached for them really, but when I swatched them, they just blended so nicely that I think I just forgot I had them, to be honest. So I'm going to give those a try. This one has been my absolute favorite so far. This one is the Makeup by Mario in the shade Medium, the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. The whole skin enhancer is a legit claim. This is beautiful. I get so many compliments when I wear this. So I want to use that this year. All of these blushes are going to be staying. I love all of them. This one is new to my collection. I have been super loving it. This is the Patrick Ta She's Too Much. Been loving this one. I've also really been loving the House of Labs. This one is in the shade Fire Moon. Yeah, so all of these blushes are going to be staying. All of these highlights are going to be staying. Bronzers, yeah, all of this stays. Then we move on to the drawer of lipsticks, lip liners, lip glosses, all of that. I already did a huge declutter previously, so all of this is basically going to be staying. The Tower 28 lip glosses are my absolute favorite. This is new to my collection, but this has been a favorite the last couple of months. This is the Ole Henrik's Pout Preserved Peptide Lip Treatment in I Love Me. This is incredible. I got this in the Sephora sale and can't put it down. I actually want to order another one and I'll get it I'll pay full price. This is so good. I think I'm keeping all of these. I don't really wear these all that often, but when I do, I'm like, oh, I really like them. So I just need to use them. So that's going to be the collection for my lip glosses. And then down here, I'm not getting rid of any of this stuff. Can you see it? There you go. I'm not getting rid of any of this. I have all of my foundations in here, as well as my primers and all of my setting sprays. I have not put anything new in any of this because I really want to use these up, and I have quite a bit. Like, these are my foundations. I have too many foundations for one face, like too much, but I use them and they're all so good. So I'm going to be keeping those. In this drawer here are all of my setting powders. The only one that is not in here is this one that I keep up top, which is the House of Lab setting powder, only because it doesn't fit. It won't close if I put it there. So I keep this up here where I can see it. But I'm going to be keeping all of these here. I love all of these. The Huda Beauty, the Givenchy. This is great for under eyes. The Kosas. I actually really love this one too, the Lawless. This one is in Perfecting Powder Light Medium. I love this. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping all this. This one also too by LYS. This one's a great one for under eyes. I'm going to keep all of these. And then I only have 2 face palettes that I'm going to be keeping too. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face Palette. You can see I have used the heck out of this. I will never get rid of this. I love this. And again, I'm going really quickly through all of these because I already went through everything to declutter a few items, and I have videos on my channel of my collection already. This is just what I'm going to be focusing for the year of 2025. I don't want to add anything. I don't want to add anything new to my collection. Hopefully I don't buy anything. These are my eyeliners. I love all of these. They're all just basically browns. I think I have one black one, but for the most part, they're all browns. These are my pomades for my brows. These are my eyebrow pencils. And let's go there. The Benefit Brow is my favorite high-end one. I have 2 little ones here. But my favorite of all time is this cheap one. And this is by LA Colors. I use this all the time in all of my videos. I have 2 backups here already. That is my favorite brow pencil. It is like $2. Great brow pencil. Down here, this is where I have my concealers. I will be keeping all of these. I love all of these. I use them all the time. This one is beautiful for brightening. The Tower 28 is really good too. The Say one, the Bobbi Brown one. These are really good. And then I have 2 color correcting ones that I've used quite a few, and these are just my 2 favorites, the Cali Ray and then the Charlotte Tilbury. I've used quite a few of color correcting ones, and those are the only 2 I tend to continue to go back to. Then here I just have a bunch of shadow sticks. I am a one and go person. I love them. So I have tons of just like eyeshadow sticks here. For the most part, they're all neutral and like glitter toppers, basically. And then here I just have like my mini palettes. I have one loose. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna declutter this. This is the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Foil. It is beautiful, but I just don't reach for it. I've used it a few times and I love it when I wear it, but I don't reach for this. So we're gonna move on from that. And then I have this small Pat McGrath Labs, just neutral again. I have a couple of little mini shadows here. This one is by Araceli Beauty. This one is the Aztec Eyes. And then I have a couple of like Natasha Denona, and then one drugstore from CoverGirl Clean. This is my favorite one out of all of the collection that they released in this. I loved this one the most. I was really impressed with the formula, and I use this a lot when I travel. So that one's great. And then these ones are just single shadows. I have one Moondust and Cowboy. I have my 2 MAC Selena eyeshadows. I use these all the time. And then these ones are new to my collection. These are the Colfi Shadow Pops, which I just recently posted these in my Sephora haul. Been absolutely loving these. I actually really like these ones too by Kylie Cosmetics. These are just basically liquid eyeshadows, and I love them. They're so quick to put on. They don't budge. They stay on all day. I actually really recommend these. And then I have 3 of the Merit Paint Pops here. These are just, again, one and done shadows. I have all 3 of them in here as well. Here are the other 2. Yeah, so this is just my really quick reach and go drawer. So this is like one of my favorite ones. And then in here are basically all of my eyeshadows. I'm not gonna declutter anything from here just yet, only because I really do reach for a lot of these, although for the most part, they're a lot of kind of the same stories. So if I were to declutter anything, I think I might end up decluttering the Desert Lights. I'm not gonna declutter this just yet because I want to use this and play with it. This is by Flower Beauty. These are just basically toppers. Look how beautiful they are. Yeah, I need to reach for this more, so I'm not gonna get rid of that. This is one of my favorites. This is the Kosas Undressed palette. This is honestly just one of my favorite palettes. So good, great for travel. I have my MAC Selena palette in here, which I love. yeah, these are all neutral. I think maybe I would probably declutter this one just because I've had it for a while. This is the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, but I just love it. I don't understand the layout of these shadows though. I just don't get it. It's like hidden treasure, and I guess you're like on a hunt for the perfect color. I don't know. I don't know who designed this, but the colors are great and the formula is great. I just don't wear eyeshadows like that anymore. Same with this one. I love this palette too. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run, but I just don't wear colors like this. And anytime I do reach for this, it's basically all of the browns. So if I were to declutter, I think it would just be those, but for the most part, the rest of these I absolutely love and I use them on a regular basis. Like, look, does anybody still have this? This is the Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia. You guys, I don't care how old this is. I will always use this. Always use this. So, not getting rid of that. I will continue to use that. And the same, and then here I have like the Makeup by Mario. So see, as you can see, it's all the same stuff. Here are the products I am going to just be decluttering. It's just time to get rid of them because I just don't ever use them. First up is going to be the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream. I really wanted to like this. I really did. I used it a few times, as you can see, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe this just isn't the right color for me, but I have just such a hard time blending this. And when I just feel like I look like I have mud on my face. So because of that, unfortunately, this is gonna go. Another one is the Say Beauty. This is in medium bronze. This is the Sun Melt Bronzer. Another one that I love, but I really wanted to love, I should say. As you can see, I have used it a bit as well, and I can't make it work. I just never reach for it. So for that reason, it's gonna go. This one, I loved it when it first came out, and I loved it when I bought it. This is my second one actually, but I want to say in the last year, I just haven't really been able to use this. This is the Maybelline Light Medium and the Fit Me powder, and you can see I have quite a bit still left in here. It just hasn't, for some reason, it's just not sitting well on my face anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm getting drier as I'm getting older, but it just makes my face look so cakey. So I never reach for it. So I'm gonna pass this on. Another one that makes it look like I have mud on my face, and I don't understand why, because everybody raved about these. I also got rid of my highlighters, I wanna say maybe a few months ago, and the blushes I had. I just can't make this formula work for me. I don't know why, and everybody raves about them, but this is the Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. I've used this a few times, and again, it looks like I have mud. Maybe it's just the wrong coloring, I don't know, but this one didn't work out. And then this one, nothing wrong with it at all. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. I just don't use it. And it's a stick. It's actually a really great formula. I just don't use it. And for that reason, I'm just gonna pass this along to a friend. Another item is the Clinique Chubby Stick. This is the Curvy Contour. It's a curvy, I just don't use it. Another item that I really wanted to like, and I've used it a few times, but I just forget it's there and I don't use it. So for that reason, I'm gonna move on from it. And then this one I just decluttered, the Hourglass pot. I just don't use it. I'm gonna get rid of these 4 brushes just because I don't reach for them. This is the Luxe Unfiltered brush. I love the weight of this and I love the material. It's a great brush, but I just don't reach for it. So moving on from that, and then I have these 2 eyeshadow brushes from Alemar Cosmetics. I just have too many. And then this one is by the brand Do Care. This is the O2. I used this for bronzer. It's great, nothing wrong with it, but I just have too many brushes. So I figured I'd get rid of the ones that I don't reach for as often. So I really, really want to be intentional with using up all of this makeup. I just have way too much. I have way too much makeup. I need to be very intentional with using it up because it's starting to become extremely wasteful. So moving on from these items, I'm going to gift these to my friends and family, and I am going to be starting, like I said, the year 2025 with what is in my collection. Again, I do have videos on my channel where I did already go through my collection. If you want to see those, I will link them for you down below. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.